We set up the class, and then I'll let Mari take over the baton from here. Okay, this is the marketing mix modeling workshop. It's a hands-on Robin workshop. We're going to go through, like, boot up our load the R scripts for Robin building. Step by step is going to build. Mari's going to go back and forth on, like, running some analysis, going back and building models or calibrating the models and stuff like that.
So what is MMM? In simple terms, it's a regression model, right? That is actually trying to quantify the incremental effect of marketing and non-marketing activities on predefined set of KPIs like sales, conversions, or even the other KPIs. This is a response or the sales time series. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to just break this or decompose this series into its individual components that actually make up that, right? So especially in Robin, it uses additive model. It assumes there is no interaction between the media components. In this equation, we saw that there are kind of three components, right? One is a sales component, then set of media variables are the marketing variables, and then there would be sort of non-marketing activities, probably like seasonality, trend, or even other macro factors that they can have. These numbers actually help us to get a sense of what we are looking at. So let's go back to our notebook and try to process this data, right? And then let's do the quick processing. We would be building the model at a weekly level. We'll need to aggregate because we are looking at the data at a much higher level. I'm just making sure, again, once the data is pivoted, there are no missing values. Okay, so now we need to group this data again because now we have modified our customer segment. So Robin uses a Python package internally as to optimize or define the best hyperparameters. And as a first step, we'll have to define the Robin inputs, and from here and so on. So there is this transformation. We apply this second concept called saturation. This saturation is being controlled again by two parameters called gamma and alpha. There are two kinds of response curve shapes. One is of S shape, one is of more of exponential or a C shape. Okay, and then Robin would try to find the best shape that fits our response data or sales data. Okay, so Robin function is going to build the model. Okay, so we give the input collect the parameters. We define the course, then iterations. It would have results across all these models. There are about 10,000 models. Okay, so now the question is, how do we select from these 10,000 models? Okay, the Robin actually gives us some functions to identify the best models. So I'm just opening one of the clusters, one of the models here. And this is how you read the Robin.
Would there ever be a case where we would aggregate on monthly data to reduce the noise and enhance the R squared of the model?
How do you handle the ad stock when there's a catalog in play or even out-of-home advertising?
Is there a different approach like multiplicative model or anything of that sort where you take into account the interaction between the models?
So I'll be on Slack for any questions here. You can reach out to me directly.
Thank you.
Thank you.